Yo, what's going on, y'all? Today, I would like to discuss a topic that is affecting a lot of people. And that topic is one that we have seen a rise on over the past 2 years or so. Um, you know, at first it used to be like just regular people coming in saying that they had anxiety. Now you got people of all different professions. You got doctors, lawyers, you got all these different people that are talking about that they have anxiety. And I think that you have to remember that, based off of what we went through over the past, I would say, couple years, it's rightfully so that a lot of people have anxiety. And I wanted to talk about some things that affect anxiety, you know. So, the number one thing I could think about that directly affects anxiety is your gut health. And your gut health is, how well you take care of your intestines. Are you backed up? Are you constipated? Are you frequent? Your gut and your brain are kind of linked together. So I always attribute the amount of bad food that people have been consuming to the increase in anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people were eating bad food. Usually, I guess a lot of people that I know have gained weight during this time. And I think that that's a really big thing too as well, because when you start factoring that in, and then you factor in the weight gain, and you factor in the stress, and then you factor in the long hours and the continuous sitting, because most people have moved to their home as an office. And so it used to be like you would be able to get up and go walk around, have a lunch break, and now all of that's kind of intertwined. So that's one of those things that does affect your anxiety. So your gut is really important, and the way to get a solution to that is to detoxify your body. You might want to think about doing some sort of detox of sorts. I actually have a detox available if you guys are interested in that. I could put it, if you leave a comment below, I could send you the link to that. But another thing too is like, I think that during this time, it would really benefit a lot of people to take up meditation. Yes, meditation. I really believe that will help to center you. It helps to center your body. It helps to calm down the mind. There's a lot of benefits to meditation. There's, like, I've been meditating for probably like the past, since maybe about 2012, I think it was, maybe a little earlier. It was right around the time where my son was first born. So he was born in 2011. So I would say after he was born, that's when I kind of took up meditation as a practice. And meditation just has so many different benefits on your body. It could keep you younger. It could keep your mind functioning better. It allows you to really get into a deep set of relaxation and rest. And I think that's one thing that we got to factor in too, is like, we got to talk about like the difference between sleep and rest. And there's a difference. So, sleep is when you go through all four stages. You get into that deep REM sleep. Now, rest is something different. Rest can be like a nice little nap. It could be a meditation. You know what I mean? Like, rest is just when you let your body sit still without doing anything. And I think that's a problem, is that people are having a hard time resting. Some people never get to rest. So if you could think about what that would feel like if you never get a chance to rest. So that right there is going to be something that you want to consider if you are dealing with anxiety, is some form of meditation, some form of rest, some type of, taking naps, and then also making sure you get a good night's sleep. Most people don't get a good night's sleep. I think it's over 75% or 56% of Americans have problems sleeping. So that's going to contribute to your anxiety. And then if you're also, one thing you might want to stay away from is like color dyes. Yeah, if you're consuming anything with color dyes in it, red 40, blue, lake, all that stuff, you want to completely remove all of that from your diet, because it's going to enhance your anxiety. You know, it's going to create problems with concentration. It's going to create a whole host of problems, right? And so then the next part of anxiety that I feel like that's been happening to a lot of people is that they just haven't been moving. You know, like people haven't been moving, people haven't been exercising. And so once you remove movement from your life and you get into a mode where you're more sedentary, all of these other issues start to creep up. So, you know, it's natural to me for so many people to be suffering from, well, actually, let me take that back. It's not natural, but I can see how the breeding grounds for anxiety will have taken place because people are less active. So just think about it. Like, add all these things up. Let's do a math problem, okay? So now you're not sleeping properly, right? And then on top of you not sleeping properly, you're not eating the right foods, right? And then your activity level has plummeted. So even the little bit of exercise that you might have been getting probably is not existing anymore, right? And then you add that on top of gaining weight. So naturally your body is going to be like, whoa, I need to move. My brain, I can't focus it, you know? And so I want you guys to really, really think about all of the recipes for any type of illness that you might go through. Because there is a reason how it came. You know, those conditions just don't show up on their own. They actually have a breeding ground. And so you want to ask yourself, is what you're doing a breeding ground for different type of mental conditions? You know? And if it is, there is a way out. Just know that there is a way out. There is something that you could do about it. But you have to do one or two things. You either have to do it yourself, which means that you go out and you learn all the steps, or you take some of the steps that I've had from this video right here, or you just find somebody to work with that can help you. But I could automatically tell you, like, if we're talking about all the things you need to do, a detox, more exercise, more movement, better sleep habits, you know, all those things are gonna get you right where you need to be, and it's gonna increase your vitality. So I want you guys to do this for me. If you know anybody that's suffering from anxiety, send this to them, because it will be a good way for them to know how to deal with it. For me, I believe in a natural approach to everything, so I don't necessarily believe in the medication to help you with anxiety. I think anxiety is something that's totally curable with the proper healthy lifestyle habits. So yeah, if you could share this with somebody that you know that might benefit with it. Also, if you guys like the information that I provide, make sure that you go to my Facebook page and like it. Make sure you set up your notifications so you can be notified when I go live. You can also find me on Instagram at Plant B Fitness. And then you can also find me on YouTube as Plant-Based Fitness. And I would like you to go to all those channels and subscribe if you find this information valuable. All right, y'all. And then also too, if you guys are, I am running a thing right now where I'm doing a 30-day detoxification program. So if you guys are looking at getting your body right, if you're looking at transforming your health, you can always check out my detox program. I will place the link below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.